What research has been done about the cost benefits the cost benefits would be if the public pensions were moved into a hybrid plan. So if we moved to a hybrid plan, what have you done to research that? How many years after this change would it take for the state to actually realize savings?
Well, we have actuaries running it right now. Like anything, when you start new, it's slower to ramp up. It'll take 30 years to fix the pension system, just so you know. Because pension systems, and I do this for a living, pension systems don't get broken overnight and they don't get fixed overnight. So making changes now, we made changes now, like Pennsylvania just did. Pennsylvania just made their changes. They gave people an option. They gave you, if you wanted a 401k, straight 401k, a hybrid, and there's one other one that you came up with. We were talking about a hybrid for people that were invested, 40,000 pension and rest 401k. Now, we could have discussions on options about the new system. We have to honor the obligation to the people that are collecting their pensions. There's no reset button where we're 23 years old again. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to get your pension. We're going to make sure you get your pension. Part of the path to progress, I think Joe mentioned it, is we're looking at our assets. We're an asset-rich state, and we're cash poor. So we're willing to put our money where our mouth is too. Because what's happening right now, what we're trying to do is put the assets into the pension, not sell it, public to public, not public to private. Because our pension costs are going like this. It's on a chart like this. The numbers, again, we can disagree and blame everybody, but the numbers are what they are. We need to bring that arc down, because I got to be able to invest, I've really got to be able to invest in higher education. I've really got to invest in pre-K. There's things we need to make investments in this state that these two categories, if we don't make adjustments, there's no money now. And if we raise the sales tax, you do the millionaire's tax, it's $1 billion. It doesn't fix the deficit. So the problem is, if you don't have a solution on both sides of the solution doesn't happen when it's one-sided. The solution happens when both sides get together and they come together. And what we're asking is, let's work together. We're not villainizing anyone here. If you think we are, we're not. We appreciate the work that you do. And listen, and again, teachers, they do amazing work and they're creating our future. But if everyone leaves the state, if all these corporations and everyone else is leaving the state because it's not affordable, and oh, by the way, when 30% of our public employees leave New Jersey because they say they can't afford to retire here, we have a problem. So let's work to fix it together is what I'm trying to say. Look, we didn't put out legislation yet. The legislation wasn't put out for one reason. We want to have a dialogue. And with all due respect with Senator Bryan, he has his bill, 2606. And I said, not doing it. And I said, why I'm not doing it is because without the other side of the solution, without the other side of the fix, you're going to be back. Look, healthcare costs in the teacher's plan, again, Mark will share it with you, on average it's $42,718. I rounded it up, I apologize. I could have said 42,000, right? But the point is, we need to come together because a new plan for you, if you went to this, just to the teachers, to the state workers plan, the teacher would save $2,600 out of pocket right now. And it's good health insurance. It's not bad health insurance. So what I'm saying is, rather than us all want to fight with each other, let's look at opportunities and options to reduce the cost of health care so the people that are paying it, which is you and every other taxpayer, look, I think 42,000, 43,000 is offensive, to be perfectly honest with you. I think for a taxpayer, for an average taxpayer, no one promised anybody a a $42,000 a year health care plan is not acceptable. That's my belief. Go ahead, Joe.